I've wanted a sewing machine that can sew leather for quite a long time now. And now that I found one at a good price, I'm really excited to start working on all the leather projects that I'd had in mind. Before I get started on any serious projects though, I wanted to sew something simple just to get a feel for the machine. So I picked up this small piece of cowhide and I'm going to be making a waist bag from it. Coming from sewing with only fabrics, I had to definitely adjust to not being able to iron over the seams because it could warp the leather. So I was wetting the seams and then flattening them out with a clapper and a small hammer. Also, I learned that because of the nature of puncturing holes in leather, using a longer stitch length than with fabric is good so that you don't have too many holes close to each other that would then make the leather fragile on that point and eventually break open. I also was going much more slowly and carefully than when I'm working with fabric because obviously if you make a mistake on fabric you can just undo it and after some time you won't even be able to see the holes where the stitches were, but obviously with leather it leaves permanent holes in the material. So yeah, definitely a very different feeling. Speaking about the bag itself, I put these two loops on the back so that you can run your belt through it. That was kind of the idea, to have it on the back of your belt as you're working. You could put like tools in it and stuff. I really like this raw edge of the hide, so I'm going to use that as the flap that's going to cover the bag. One thing that I noticed while sewing it is because this leather is quite soft, the feed dogs of the machine were leaving tracks on the bottom, like marks in the leather. I found that I could solve this by putting a piece of paper under the leather as I'm sewing. And yeah, this is the bag. Obviously nothing crazy. Again, this was more just to get a feel for the machine, but it was definitely super fun to play around. And yeah, now I got a bag that I can just fit all my essentials into, you know?